Moja hapo ni yangu sana. Thanks. I wish you had given it to me.
Referee, table number, referee. Macho, you wanted on table number 4. There's a dispute. Macho, mapema dispute hapa table number 4. Hey, mchezaji wa upinzani anapocheza, ngoja msema anasema mchezaji wa upinzani anapocheza, mpeni nafasi yake.
A very good morning, Africa. Once again, good morning, dear viewers. Is audio clear? In the meantime, dear viewers, this is day 2 of the Grand MCHANA Open Championship 2024, which is also the second edition of the same event. A team from Nairobi, Kenya, that are called Team Cuecates are taking on the ATA Warriors in a race to 13 straight knockout. Here, in round number 1 of a tournament that also has its own prize bracket and very respectable prize bracket. 2 frames have been played so far and have both been won by the same team, who should be the favorites, especially given at least their names. That is the ATA Warriors. On table is one of them in Caesar Chandiga, who will pot that red. Use the white ball to open up. There will be bad red, but the position of the red in relation to the white will not be good enough for him, even for a player of Caesar's level. For the singles event, today is a rest day. Singles events do resume tomorrow with men and ladies respectively. Ladies will be playing the first round. Men will be continuing with their third round, which is the round of last 64. But for now, it is team action and it is straight knockout, race to 13. Team Cuecates have Sarev, Kolriak, all Kenyan comprisation, LFC, Maska, and Lastborn. While Team ATA Warriors are having on their ranks Rashid Wagaba, Malvan Mokonza, Caesar Chandiga, Lawrence Sengonge, and Kenneth Odong. Remember, the players in terms of the team events do not exactly have to come from the same country. They don't even have to belong to the same gender. But I don't think that any female has registered to participate in the event that is predominantly a male event. These guys should be used to this kind of format. As the first frame is won by Team Cuecates by LFC. LFC has just told me he's actually called Muhammad. He calls himself LFC because he's a fan of Liverpool Football Club, which you can also abbreviate as LFC. So it's 2-1. 80 Warriors still in the lead after LFC pulls one back on Caesar. Now, this one should be frame number 4. Frame number 5 actually between the guy that is nicknamed the Last Born. By the way, the Cuecates are wearing light brown while 80 Warriors are wearing green. He's called Last Born and is taking on Kenneth Odong from Kenya and Uganda, respectively. We're back, guys, as the 80A Warriors have a 4-2 lead on the home team that are Cuecates in race to 13 for a place in the quarterfinals of the ongoing Grand MCHANA Open Pool Championship team event. Once again, the Cuecates are lining up. Saif, Kolriak, LFC, Maska, and Lastborn, while the 80A Warriors are lining up Rashid Wagaba, Malvan Mokonza, Caesar Chandiga, Lawrence Sengonge, and Kenneth Odong. They also have the option of Jeremiah Naido, Ganda, if he happens to come at the venue. For now, this looks like the guy that is nicknamed the LFC, as in Liverpool Football Club, is a huge fan. I don't think he was happy with what happened last night against Nottingham Forest. Nande night, he wins his frame against Lawrence Sengonge. It is 3-4. The 80A Warriors lead against the Cuecates from Uganda and Kenya, respectively. The 80A Warriors will now line up. Rashid Wagaba, Dog City, is taking on the guy that is nicknamed Last Born. By the way, we are using 2 tables. On another table, we are seeing there's a frame between the guy that is nicknamed the Maska of Cuecates taking on Kenneth Odong. I'll be giving you updates on that one as it also happens. There are other games going on, by the way, in the arena. The Zambian team that are called the Eagles, the team that were called the Sharks Pool Club, if you remember, the team for whom Caesar and Ibra did play when they featured in the Zambian Pool League in 2022. They are playing against also a local team. While the big one is between the biggest team, that is supposed to be MCHANA A, taking on the Ugandan team that is called Team Danger, that has the likes of Ibra and Kasozi and Hazard and Glorious and Ian and Area and the guys like that. I want to think that the Ugandans are accustomed to that kind of play because they play league format more consistent than other players within the region. Last born wins the lag against Dog City. If he wins this frame, he equalizes, and you will see that this venue will start sparkling a little bit of fire because the Kenyans will start to support their own. It is one red ball potted on the break, and a fairly good split of the balls. Could go for the reds, could go for the yellows. The yellows look slightly better position, but only if you can find a way to pot at least one. And if you can't, he will be going for the reds, and you wouldn't fault him for going for the reds either because potting yellow was a little bit risky. Well, he's going for the reds, and will be clearly going for break and finish on break and finish live YouTube streaming platform. He gets the simplest shot on the table wrong and leaves an open table against a player of Dog City's caliber. Last born knows that most likely this frame is as good as gone. So today, at least as it has always been in the morning hours, the Safaricom network is good. But when it comes to the late afternoon and evenings, that is when the traffic becomes too much and hardly can it support a live stream. But for now, I am happy. Three for the 80A Warriors leading against the Cuecates. Dog City playing to make it 5. We'll be giving you an update on another frame that is happening in the same match because the match is being played on 2 tables. In that one, Kenneth Odong is up against Maska. For now, Dog City needs one more shot, which he will play very easily. Just a little backspin, as little as that, to give himself the easiest pot of the black ball. This one, even a weak player than like Francis Mkwekwe will pot. Dog City definitely pots. It's the 80A Warriors now on 5 and Cuecates on 3. Rest to 13. And I know that the 80A management are watching. First time that the 80A is being lined up as a team of pool instead of a management team. And they are so far impressing. And I learned that the 3 players that were signed up, that is Caesar, Dog City, and Lawrence, at first were the ones who chose which of the players joined them to form a complete team. And one choice was Maluva, who you can see lagging for the very first time. And Jerry, that one is signed up under 80A. Also Kenneth Odong is the other member of the team. And guys, please don't forget to like this video. While we are a few hundreds watching, only 20 have liked. Good share of players from different countries. For example, the 80A Warriors are a team from 3 countries: Zimbabwe, Uganda. Of course, the Cuecates are a predominantly Kenyan. The umpire is just trying to tell these players who of the 2 players has won the lag. Remember, the player who wins the lag determines. And it is one frame in which a player has an opportunity to break and finish and win the frame for themselves. It seems the umpire has ruled that the distance between the respective lagging balls of both Maluva and Sereye was pretty much equal. Maybe let me try and find out what he's ruled. Just been advised by the umpire that the argument was about an attempted substitution by the Cuecates. According to the regulations of this tournament, substitution is only supposed to come in after a full set of 5 frames. So after one set of 5 frames, a team can do a substitute. Then after another set of 5 frames, then another substitute can come in. It cannot come in the middle of a set. Dennis Makaranga, thank you for watching. You think that me and Francis have to play at Queen's before that Queen's event? The thing is, Francis decided not to come to Nairobi because he feared that I will want him and me to have a rematch. So because he knows how weak he is compared to myself, he decided not to come here. He will be fine. In the meantime, another frame was won by Kenneth Odong. That's why you see it is now 6-3. This one will be the last frame of this ongoing set of 5. Remember, it is a race to 13. Now this is Malvan Mokonza of the ATA Warriors. After getting that free shot, uses the same free shot to play connection. I don't think he wanted the free shot to be a combination, putting both yellow and red. He will not mind a lot, most especially because of his own ability. Has not got the white ball right. You wouldn't think that he intended it to have frozen against the cushion. It's not very obvious him putting this ball. If he misses it, he gives the frame away, almost away cheaply. Yes, he puts. and now is seeming in position to win for the 80A Warriors. As much as he wins in the Harare Pool League with Chitungwiza with Tigers, he gives himself just that natural angle on the yellow ball he's looking at now, that by simply rolling it, white ball moves towards the top end of the table on the right, such that he has a very accurate white ball for the last yellow to the corner pocket on the top left of your screen. This is Malvan Mokonza. White is natural. He will simply need to draw, maybe to rotate the white ball around the black. Play this even better. A black ball like this one, the Harare Express will never ever miss. It is the 80A Warriors 7 and then the Cuecates 3. Little Enos, you want me to broadcast Amina Faith's game tomorrow? I'll try my best. Vincent Nyakundi, you say the commentary is nice and you will buy me lunch when you come. Okay. Ugali na nyama choma paka kesho. I'm waiting for you, eh? Yes, I've even placed my order. Tapiwa is uploading Maluva's clearance, yes. Special person, Maluva special boy, special player. We are going to be watching him at the very top for so many years to come. I am pretty sure not only is he very talented, he's also very well nurtured, well grounded, well disciplined, well down to earth, a sign of a star in the making. Now this is frame number 11 between Rashid Wagaba of the 80A, nicknamed Dog City, and Maska of the Cuecates. While frame number 12 is between Benito, the substitute now for the Cuecates, taking on Kenneth Odong. Frame number 13 will then come in, and it will be Lastborn taking Maluva, while Sereye in frame number 14 will be taking on Caesar. Just been discussing with the director of Rakatak Polo Club, that is Nafiz Kara. If you're anywhere in Kenya, you definitely know him. He's already up in fight against the team he's supposed to be facing. He says they are politicizing his match. I'm realizing that here in Kenya, there is a lot more passion in the team events than the ladies. Benjamin Commander, thank you for watching. Yes, my nyama choma is on the way with you. Fahad Eliziev, I think the scoreboard has been updated rightly. It is 7-3. It is 3-7. Both scoreboards, the small one and the big one, by the way, are for the same match. Just that on the second table, the umpire is flipping the small one, while on the big one, the umpire is on the next table you're watching. The umpire is flipping the big scoreboard. Once again, good morning and sorry for the absence of commentary for the last 20 minutes. I was having some players who are just arriving. Now the situation is okay, but for the only side that the situation is okay are the home team that the Cuecates are. At one time, the match that was 5-3, themselves having to try to mount a comeback. They lost the next 5 frames, finding themselves in a situation where they need to win the next 10, while they need to win 10, while the 80 Warriors need to win 3 out of the next 12 frames. Very easily, it could be seen as done and dusted for the 80 Warriors. And yet the guy that is supposed to be the biggest star of the star-studded team in Caesar has not been performing well, has lost a frame so far, and is seemingly about to lose a second. Oh no. It is just not happening for the Cuecates. It has just not happened for Benito. In another match, another Kenyan team, that is Team Sibuti, are down 7-3 against a Zambian team in Eagles. That are the former Sharks Pool Club. They are having Moses Mofia and my friend Sangu, Chile Bobo. I can see Kelvin Fikoti. And then they also seem to be having Nzoana Kwabe Senzo Gumede, the South African, on their team. And if I get a chance, I need to stream a match involving that team. They seem to be a very exciting team. Also, Team Danger, they are taking on the strongest team on the paper from Kenya. Team Danger are the majority of the cream Ugandan players, taking on the majority of the team from Kenya, that is Team MCHANA. That match is ongoing. I'll be giving you an update on that one after this ongoing frame. But for as long as Caesar puts this black ball to the center pocket, yes, which it does, it is now 11 for the 80 Warriors and 3 for the Cuecates. 80 need 2, while the Cuecates need 7. Sorry, the Cuecates need 10, something that is so unlikely. Coming up next is Malvan Mokonza. Should be taking on last born, or maybe Masker. In the meantime, the team A of MCHANA are Team Danger. Team Danger are the Ugandans. The majority of the cream Ugandan players, including Kasozi and Hazard and the like, they are leading 12-6. They are most likely to go through. While Team Vegas, the Tanzanians, are leading 9-6 against another Kenyan team. So it's not going exactly with Africa. Zimbabwe, Uganda leading 11-3. So far the biggest margin of lead against Cuecates. It is 80-11 and Cuecates 3. They need to the 80A Warriors, and happening on two tables. It's Lawrence taking on Sereye, and also Maluva taking on Masker. If both Lawrence and Maluva do win, then that will be it, as the Cuecates will be out of the competition, and I think quarterfinals will be happening maybe in not so long a time from now. And it's only now that I'm learning that Wanyama did replace Masker as a substitute. Necessary substitution. He has to fight to win this frame. He can't allow 80A Warriors to win this frame, and then he need just one out of so many frames left to go. They must keep winning. They have to start winning Cuecates if at all they are to have any chance, any slight chance of making progress in this match. On the second table, there is a scratch foul from the player that is for the Cuecates, while on the table you are watching, the player for the Cuecates is the one in attack, contrasting fortunes for the teams on either of the tables. That was a little bit risky and careless and complacent. There is a likelihood that it may have been the last piece of action for the Cuecates in this match. It is a race to 13, straight knockout, meaning that the match doesn't have to be played to completion. There is no need of playing the entire 25 frames, because if one team is on 13, the other cannot get on 13. The maximum they can get to is 12. Thank you for the appreciation, Little Enos. Dan Kim Kang, thank you for watching. You are having, if the ladies have team events, according to the organizers, by the way, there was a Ugandan team that was willing to register their ladies, that is Mukono Pool Club. They were later informed that ladies can register, but only to play alongside men, more or less. They are free to register. It's the same team event. It is one team competition, no ladies category. So if you register your ladies team, then you play against men's team, and it can also be a mixture of ladies and men in the same team. So all ladies have not played a single frame in the tournament. They are starting their events tomorrow. That will be team action is singles tomorrow morning. Ladies from Tanzania and Kenya and Zambia and Uganda. But the man from Kenya has again scratched. As we await the scoreboard to be flipped, the 80A Warriors player in Lawrence Sengonge has won his frame on the second table. Now on the first, Malvan Mokonza simply has to make a clearance of this red frame, and that will be the last of this match. And while the umpire is calling for a player on the second table, the Cuecates players are not sending their own player. They know that probably they may have their player to go on the table, and yet their player may go to the table in vain, because the guy from Harare is seemingly making a clearance like he has been doing for the Chitungwiza team, the Tigers. Here he is now with the simple cut of that red ball, the white ball to use yellow as support for it to stay in perfect position, just like that. Now this one is the simplest spot of the black, and of course Wanyama concedes. Not as if he wasn't going to lose if he hadn't considered. Final score is 80A Warriors 13 and Cuecates 3. The Cuecates at their own venue are exiting this competition right now. The 80A Warriors proceed to the quarterfinals that are going to be played later today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being a wonderful audience. Some other results from other tables. The Eagles are leading now 9-3 against Sibuti. The Tanzanian team, Vegas, are leading 10-6, while the Ugandans are leading 12-7 against MCHANA A. The Ugandan team is actually called Team Danger. It has Ibra, Hazard, Kasozi, Eria, those guys. So it's so far so good for them. See you in the next match.